Okay, this trip, we bought it for this right here, this platform to the ferry terminal. We just bought it at this customer service place. It's 10 map, and we just came in off this Taipa area. So we're gonna go up and catch it. Let's go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. So once you buy this one, you just bring it over here. Oops. And now we can go straight up that way, so we have to go up that way. We got 3 minutes to do it. We're kind of near the end. Stadium, Peacock. These are a bunch of casinos. We'll tell you all about it on our way. So you're gonna see basically the whole line from the third station. So you're gonna see 3 through 10. It's quite beautiful. So it's kind of good that you'll be able to see this one. That might be our train right there. Or that might be on the other side. Oh yeah, ours says 2 minutes, so you can see a little thing right there, 2 minutes and 15 minutes. So ours will be coming here in a second. That's the other one on the other side. Let's kind of take a look at everything from here. That goes down to Taipa village, and you can see the Cotai strip. We're going to be going down into the Cotai strip in a minute using this camera. We're going to try to film as much as we can. So we're going to be following all the way through like that, going through these casinos all the way to the ferry terminal. And we're going to try to capture, we're going to try to get the first window one that we can, so we can film it properly. So we're going to be going here. These are all, this is Cotai West and Cotai East, so these are the opposite sides of the, there's the other one. East Asian Games, this is a stadium, this is to walk across to Zhuhai, China. This is Must University, this is the airport. Then you have a couple here. Ocean is apartments and jockey club. Okay, so we're going to be coming up on here in a minute. Okay, so we're going to be heading that way. This is the train line, so we're gonna just follow through like that. These are the contacts. That's Galaxy Casino right there. So we're gonna go by Galaxy. We're gonna go all the way through a number of casinos here. So the next stop, this is Stadium. We're gonna go to Peacock. So Peacock is the one that goes to Taipa village, so we're going to be able to see that in a minute. Let's see. Maybe we'll try to capture it from the side a little bit. So that's the Peacock that we're on. There. And then that's kind of the, you kind of see a little bit there. And that's a Galaxy on that side right there. And now you can see the Galaxy. That's going to be one of the largest casinos in Macau, so that's going to be, they're still building a lot more of it. They have, I think just have 2 wings up now, and I think they're building a pretty large perimeter of them. This is called Peacock Station. Let's just kind of take a look here. There you go. So we're going to be going through some of these casinos more. It's Parisian to the right, and Venetian straight ahead. City of Dreams is City of Dreams. Venetian, Parisian. And this is Peacock Station that way, which is a little bit hard to see. Let's put the camera next to the window so you get a good view. And actually, as we go, you're going to get some pretty good views of the casino. So we're going to just go through the casino part. Next one is Cotai Oeste, I believe. So yeah, this is brand new. It just opened up at the beginning of COVID, which was about a year and a half ago. So I think it was January 2020 is when it opened up. So right at the same time that COVID began is when the light train rail began. There's Venetian, there's Parisian to the straight ahead now. This angle, this train kind of goes into like a horseshoe shape to go to this immigration point called the Frontier Strip. And then people can walk across to Zhuhai or take a bus. It's kind of a big entry point into Macau now. And I think that's all part of Galaxy. Some of those casinos, or no, Galaxy's to the right. That's all Galaxy over there. So Galaxy is doing a lot of construction on the side. But they're also doing a lot of construction over there as well, so you can see some construction to the left. And there's Studio City. You can barely see it right there, but this is called Cotai Oeste. And this is our train line right here. So Studio City. Keep on going. So yeah, this train line, I think there's 10 stations, and I think there's 4 of them that go to casinos. 3 goes to immigration points, ferry terminal, airport, and then the Frontiera, Lotus Frontiera, which is going to be the next station. So we got 3 immigration points, 4 casinos, and then we have 3 other places that this train line goes to as well. There's also going to be another train line, another station that's not in operation yet. We'll probably go through it in a minute. We got some pretty good views that are coming up, but this right here is a little bit of a tunnel. And we're basically kind of going away from Cotai Strip just slightly, and then we're going to come back around to see what's on the other side here. That over there looks at Zhuhai, China. And there's the Frontier. There's a bridge right there. So this is actually an entry point, so people can go back and forth between Macau and Zhuhai, China. That's the bridge right there. Then down that way is Cologne. There's a bunch of apartment buildings down that way. Oasis, one Oasis. There we go. So now you can see Studio City to the left. And this is also where the Frontiera is at. So Lotus checkpoint is right here. So this station is an immigration point, so people can come into the city right here. And, Lotus checkpoint, it's called. Okay, we're gonna check out some more. I think we might actually get off at the station. Let's see. We might get off at Mus Station or prematurely before we get to the end, because the casino part is the more interesting part for viewers, I think. Okay. Here we go. Doors are closing. Yeah, this is all part of, this is all in Taipa, so this train is all in the Taipa area where the casinos are at, and they're going to maybe extend it into the Macau side, but that is not for at least 4 or 5 years into the future. Now you can see some, see Grand Lisboa to the left corner there. If I turn it to the side, you can see a little bit more, but I get more of a glare. But to the side would be MGM stuff. Maybe see it a little bit right there to the left. Just kind of walk over a little bit, and we're gonna show you like this. So now you can see the Studio City, Venetian, Parisian, Studio City, Parisian, Venetian, and then on the other side is Londoner, which you can't see at the moment. There you go. Then MGM. So that's Cotai Strip right there. Studio City, Parisian, Venetian, Londoner, MGM. And then to the right is Grand Lisboa Palace. So you got a number of casinos right there. And some of these are new. The Grand Lisboa just opened up about 2 months ago. There's a couple of them that are kind of brand new as well. There's a Parisian right there. It looks like our next station is going to be, I think it's Cotai, OSC, I believe. No, Asian Games. East Asian Games. So that's the next one. And we might get off at Cotai East, I think. So there's a beautiful Parisian. And East Asian Games, there's a stadium that you cannot see from this location, but if we came down, we could see it. So now you can see MGM to the left, and you can see Wynn Palace to the right. So we're gonna get out right between the two because it's kind of a good spot to get out of them anyways. Londoner is to the left, so to the left is Londoner, and then MGM's in front of it. In the middle, that big tall one is MGM, and then Wynn Palace is the one that's to the right of the railroad track if you look at it directly right now. And I think we're going to get off at the next stop. I think that'd be a good spot. Check it all out, eh? Okay. Some good footage tonight. Got a little bit of nighttime footage. And we're going to get out and take a look at the Wynn Palace. And kind of walk through some of these as well. Got a number of casinos in this area, so it's worth exploring a little bit. Okay. Let's get out of this spot. Here we go. We need this one to get out. Okay, let me just take a look real quick here. Before we get out, I just want to show you a few things. That's the, we're going to see a little bit more of that in a second. Then you can also see all the way down, which we're not going to take the whole train line. It's not so interesting down this way. I mean, it is, but basically it's a very short stop to Must University in Macau, University of Science and Technology. And then it's the airport one and the ferry terminal. So those are the three next stops that we're not going to take. But they're basically right on the other side of this mountain, and then this mountain you can hike around, and that mountain right there, there's a small mountain right there called Taipa Grande, I think, or Taipa Pequeño? Taipa Grande, I think. Yeah, Taipa Grande. So it's Taipa Grande, and you can hike all the way around it, overlook the airport from there. There goes our train. It's nice. Nice view of the train. And we're gonna go down and kind of show you a few things down there anyways. I feel like we have to go down this way, I guess. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing this light rail train. I haven't filmed up here. I'll tell you one thing about it though. One thing is that this isn't really that useful for people that live here because it's basically built for tourists. There's 3 entry points for tourists to come into the city on this light rail train, and then 4 or 5 are basically casinos, which are basically for tourists as well. Although some locals go to some casinos once in a while, usually to work. But if they work in one, I don't work in one, but if they do, they will. And there's just a couple other spots. So I generally don't really need to take it at all. Let me just kind of walk over here real quick. So we basically went to Stadium. These apartments here, the Jockey Club is kind of right into the Taipa area. So all 4 of these are in this Taipa area. And then it gets into the tourist area, which is, all these is, we got off here. So these 4 are all casino area ones. This one is also an entry point one. So it kind of goes out of the casinos and picks up tourists. And these 2 are also for tourists too, airport and the ferry terminal. And this is a university. Okay, let's walk on out. Hello. And then let's just take a look. Over here we have the MGM. It's right there. And over on this side we have the Wind Palace. And that's what we just took, that train line. And I got some music here as well. There we go. I think we'll end right there.